Hey, it's Mr. Random Pop Culture News Freak here once again, again, Mr. Manny will bring you guys the rest of the not towards this channel again. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, aka Bishu, Odyssey, Brighteon, Reddit, Rumble. Just in case, and of course, mine, just in case the channel gets shut down, terminated, God forbid, shadowban, what have you, or YouTube algorithm that gets, I get the DDoS or DHacks or any of that shit. Anyways, let's begin. So, one other thing I want to say, I know it's like 5 days old or 4 days old, it says it here, but ah, man, it's been a while. It's been like 2.5, 3 months. The last time I talked about Mr. Tate. So I don't really give a rat's ass about the whole Logan Paul and Dillon Danis fight. Some of those things are already scripted anyways. But I could tell. I heard this dude was unfortunately a scammer because he sounds legit. He honestly does. And I'm playing some old school music for my boy, the OG of the OGs. And sub to like almost 10.5 years already. Like Crystal Fissure, my man. Still doing YouTube videos out there, ironically enough. I know he's a lot more of a hardcore Spyro fan than he was Crash, but he still loves both, which is great. So I gotta give credit to him. He's the one that made this original music. So this comes from Shanda Shinto. He's really not lying again. Sir Andrew Tate claims Dillion Danis came up with in jail for releasing Nina Agdal's mystery pictures. So gotta give credit due there. So all I know is unfortunately this dude right here. I might get to it in a little bit. But this guy, I heard about him like 4.5 years ago. This crip daddy, aka Dylan Castillo, I think that's his name was. Oh no, Donovan Castillo. Sadly, he sadly didn't make it. He had a lot of health problems, health issues that was going on with him in personal life. Sadly, I didn't know the dude personally. I remember in 2018 or 19, I think it was either the Porter or somebody else. I think Tim Cass. I run like very big giant YouTube channels out there, obviously. And then I get into a lot of the political shit. I don't really like talking about it that much. I'll listen to them once in a while. Fortunately, sadly, he's deceased. It sucks because he's only like 22, 23 years old. I thought he was a little bit older, but he made a lot of really funny ass, like, edgy ass jokes. Are pretty much a big no-no nowadays. I got my stuff in my middle school, high school days. I was a lot more acceptable, even community college. But let's jump into it. Let's go here. So, it's from Animated Time. So here we go. It's been a while for a few days since the renowned MMA fighter Dillion Danis is stirring the pot against his opponent Call and fiance. Alright, I'm going to skip a little bit of this. Dillion Danis has posted about 27 tweets by this point. It's probably like 700-800 at this point. I don't know. Referring to all Logan Pauls and Agdals. In the most recent update, Mr. Danis' harassment campaigns has just suggested that he has a particular picture of that Agdal, which is slanderous that could for sure end up canceling the fight. I don't know, when I heard the dude talking on Twitter a couple times, it sounded like he's a tough ass motherfucker. A lot of these MMA UFC dudes are very hardcore ass shit. You like the last people you want to fuck around because you'll get the shit kicked out of you. I know I will. I'm definitely getting my ass destroyed if I fight any easier. I'd be gone. You know, granted, I did do a tiny bit of taekwondo and a little bit of karate occasionally when I was still like in high school and community college at that time. I wasn't a pro at it. I was kind of like amateur a little bit here and there, but I didn't break blocks of cinder block or blocks of bricks or any of that shit. I didn't take it that far. I wish I could have, but it says Dillion Danis has turned the heat with his feud Logan Paul publicly, claiming that his ludicrous picture of Nina and Doll was extremely bad for under defamation, and leaking it can definitely land him in jail. I didn't know that, which sucks. Following the initial accusations, Danis referred to the images as a weapon of mass you-know-what in tweets. He also promised that he would send tweets to Adin Ross on live stream. Oh, what the hell has this dude got to do with it? I've heard about him a couple times. On live streams, fans can get a viewer's reaction. It says this is, I guess, him talking, yeah. If I drop this picture, it'll end the fight in his engagement. I might even find myself in jail. This picture is like a nuke bomb. Damage, it will be irreplaceable. I'll text the picture to Adin Ross on live stream so you guys can see his reaction when we do our interview. I know I did an interview without him, but it is what it is. Paul and Danis have been feuding for years. I didn't know that. Which ultimately led up to a much anticipated boxing match. The MMA star has been ramping up his animosity towards Paul for several days, probably way more than that. Shaming inappropriate edits of Paul and his fiancée, Nina Agdal, other celebrities. Paul has reportedly stopped replying to him and has taken legal action against his result to his abuse. Fortunately. Now, this is where Andrew Tate comes in. Okay. Andrew Tate confirms Dillon Danis claims advises Logan Paul, I guess. I thought he advised the other Dillon Danis. Later, controversial social media star Andrew Tate said on Sunday, that was like literally almost a week ago now, said in a statement by Dillon Danis was damn true, claiming that the pictures of the Agdal has possesses extreme derogatory. Yeah, degeneracy or derogatory, I don't know. Whichever one, let's move on. Which could end up their engagement and cancel their fight. This is where he's talking now. Trying not to hard get involved in this, Mr. Tate said, I'm still staying out of it, but I as well doing his accent. I'm trying real hard not to get involved with this. I'm still staying out of this. I open on my Twitter and Xbox or inbox. I have a message for Dylan. He's not lying. Oh god, he's always a crazy motherfucker when he talks. But let's move on. Danis has also told him that he's sharing by the photos, but he'll definitely end up in jail. Consequently, unexpected confirmation from Tate has intensified the curiosity of the fans of the mysterious image. He's also said he has preferred to indulge the dispute, but the photo was everything that Dillion Danis claimed. This was he was talking right there. Da-da-da. That's a shame, man. It's probably way past 3,000 likes or replies. Alright, there's a little piece of stuff here. That's another tweet that he said. Other men hit it and quit it, but you give everything you're overpaying. Da-da-da. So why would you pay $1,000 for someone over people for fighting over $1? Are you dumb? Oh god, and there's other little acts we'll do anyways. When you're engaged to a Muslim woman, you do not have to worry about pictures or your boss appearing in the internet. And I guess that's how he says. Aladul Halia. How do you say that? And yeah, thoughts, views, and opinions once again. I don't really give a rat's ass about. I've never given a freaking lying shit. Not lying shit, but flying piece of crap about Mr. Paul. He's just always come out as really, really super annoying. Very, very, not even edgy, just very, very not really a likable guy too, man. And he's probably got demons he got to fight in his closet. It is what it is on that. And this dude keeps, in a way, he's kind of like cyberbullying the crap out of the dude, unfortunately. I mean, back in when I was still like a junior, senior, way back in my high school days, like, shit. That's when the whole old school MySpace and Daily Booth and Daily Motion YouTube was starting to come up at that time. That's when the whole cyber, unfortunately, pushing and shoving harassments and stuff started happening, which I was really, really bad. Luckily, I didn't really experience too much of that because it's IRL, elementary, middle school. I used to get physically bullied a bunch. No offense to anyone that's black, African American, only a lot of black people that did it to me, unfortunately. A lot more than whites. I only have like 2-3 white bullies ever. I have like 80, 90 freaking black dudes, unfortunately. No offense to African Americans and that shit, but people are freaking assholes sometimes. I'm just saying, just putting out the sum. I know there's everything good and bad in every race in this, but man, as you live here in the United States and maybe Canada, I don't know. It's just something about blacks, aka like I used to call them like it's nothing about the hard end word. I used to call them moreno dudes. That's what you call them. I was raised in my Mexican Puerto Rican home. That's what I used to call it back in the day, and that's probably what you still call it now. But yeah, like I know there's still evil and good in everybody, but still, my God, I can't even imagine getting cyberbullied like that 24/7. I don't know how Logan Paul takes it, even though they showed him throwing a cake at him, and I don't know if he was doing it just for, hype up the people, hype up the fans about it. And then Mr. Tate's going in a little bit. I'm surprised. He thought he was supposed to fight Logan Paul and Jake Paul, wasn't he? That's weird. I guess it never happened, but they said October 14th he's supposed to be fighting Logan Paul. He sounds like he could kick the crap out of Logan Paul. He was talking so much shit on the dude already. And he threw a microphone after the dude, too. So, you know what? It is what it is. And he said it takes years to learn Tai Chi and mixed martial arts and all that. I don't know. I would probably agree with him on that. Anyways, just real quick. That's all I got to say on that little situation. This one was real sad here, man. This comes from Splittering Staff. Irrelevant. It should say irrelevant. It should be irrelevant. Crip Daddy Castillo passed away. Online comedian Castillo, aka Crip Daddy, passed away after a long stories of health problems. He's best known for his scratchy comedy and unabashed, I was going to say unapologetic, but unabashed comedic styles that regularly dished via social media. The news also comes out roughly after a month after the release of the EP Sports Illustrated Comedian edition you can find here. They didn't say what he died, but there is a GoFundMe on him, so I'll see if I link to the GoFundMe and the links description box below. Man, that's a real, real huge ass shame. I didn't even know you wanted to know Sports Illustrated magazine, man. Hopefully he made it to heaven, even though he made a lot of little dirty, nasty jokes, but that dude was really, really funny as fuck. I used to watch him at least once a month. That's all I gotta say for now. I'm on here. Links to description box on below. Cartel sign. That's it. As far as Andrew Tate goes, getting involved in any of that stuff, it's gonna be really dirty for him, his reputation. But he's a grown man, do whatever the fuck he wants. Nobody's stopping him anyways. You know, I had a few disagreements with this fool. Sometimes he's still kind of a clown occasionally. And that's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros, fanboys and fingers, as always. I'll talk as Nikki Commodities. I'll see you, and I see you guys a day, every night, wherever you're out in the world out there. Stay tuned more future content channels. Go to Video Minch News, I'm on news, review drama news. Once in a while, Elon Musk news. Once in a while, celebrity gossip news. And of course, anime update news and reaction review segments as well. Take it easy. Peace out, like sauerkraut. Late and bye. See you awesome hyper people on the flip side. Take it easy. Stay extra safe. I'm out of here. Talk to you soon. Goodbye. I'll see you soon, and peace out. And hopefully, I got some extra news this weekend. Later.